What's up, YouTube? So I'm up here on Coastline right now. Right below us is the ocean and Pacific Coast Highway, and further to the right you've got Mastro's Steakhouse. Some of my subscribers have reached out to me and asked me if I could do a quick little walkthrough to show you all of the devastation up here on Coastline Drive, which is like the bluff that overlooks PCH. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Not all of the structures or houses are gone, as you can see, but a lot of them are. I just dropped off a bunch of gravel again and burlap. What a beautiful home. Well, what is a beautiful home. I just dropped off a bunch of gravel and burlap to this house down the street, and they hired a private company which opted out, or the homeowners opted out of the Army Corps removal or debris removal. So they hired their own company to remove all of the debris, and apparently what they had to do first was take a bunch of samples of the property and make sure that everything was asbestos free. And once they were cleared and they were able to prove that there was no asbestos on the property, now they've got the okay to start picking up debris and removing the stuff. If there is asbestos on the property, then they're forced to hire a different company that specializes in removing hazardous materials. And then once they remove all the hazmat, they have to retake samples and prove that there is no more asbestos or any type of hazardous materials or anything like that. So you can see how beautiful it is up here, overlooking the ocean. And it goes and goes and goes. So another thing that this contractor was talking to me about, it's kind of windy, so I apologize. He was talking about how, how he dealt with the Woolsey fire before, and the fire up in Ventura as well, the Thomas fire. And he was talking about how some homeowners might be under the impression that the Army Corps or Army Corps, all of the debris removal is free of charge. And initially it might be. And then all of a sudden, 5 years down the road, you get a letter in the mail saying that they want reimbursement because they were notified that you had sufficient insurance coverage that would have removed the debris. So apparently that's another issue. That hasn't happened yet. Obviously, that's going to take some time. But could you imagine how stressful of a situation that would be? If you had your property picked up by the Army, and then a couple of years goes down, a couple of years goes by, and you get a letter in the mail saying that you want, or the Army needs to be compensated because you had sufficient insurance coverage. Could you imagine? And then you got to go through that whole process. So anyways, here's a quick little clip I wanted to take of Coastline. All right, guys, until next time.